going to work, who's gonna be your members. They didn't have any support for us, as I said last meeting, that I'd like to get some more. None of their groups that they're currently dealing with have done this. So they didn't have anything for me, through them. So, I mean, that, in short, that were my questions. I think it's a good idea, and I think it can work. I'm not against it,
The way
I just don't think
understand it
there's
is
structure there
that,
yet.
the president wants Corey to go over to this new committee. And,
You've heard more than I have.
Well-
and it's just what I've been,
Yeah, I can agree with what Joe and Kenny are saying and the fact that there are some vague areas here, but my position is that anybody who wants to be on the planning commission needs to write a letter of interest, just like anybody, like you did, anybody did, I did, whoever did, and I haven't seen anything from the DDA. Corey said at the last meeting that you'd be talking to them. Currently, we do have 2 letters of interest from people who want to be on the planning commission. So I don't think it's an issue of filling the seats, it's just, you know, they need to write the letter, we determine who's gonna be on it, just like any other board. I don't think it's right or fair to assume that all the people from the DDA are gonna flood onto the planning commission, it's 2 different.
But in that same word, it's not right or fair to think that they're all gonna just disappear either, is it?
I can't say, I don't know.
I mean, that's,
I don't know.
And then you look back
You
at-
know, do we have a planning commission of 12 people and only 5 show up for meetings? Because that's the problem we have with the DDA.
or do you keep separate boards?
That wasn't
Well,
the problem.
there could be a board underneath the planning commission that's DDA stuff, where all the DDA people could come to, right?
So what's the problem we're trying to solve, not having enough people on the planning commission? We've got two letters of interest plus 2 people on the board. Sounds like you've got enough to form your planning commission. I don't see what the problem this solves. You've got, right now there's 8, we always wanted to have board 9, at least I do. We're close to that size. And we've got 8 volunteers, people that are willing to meet every month, they've shown they've met every month. And to just say goodbye, I think it's really unfair to them. They all have Central Lake's best interest in heart. And to kind of say, well, we don't need you anymore, we're gonna pick other people.
I don't
It's
think
kind
that's
of-
what
excuse
this is
me,
saying.
on
I
the
think
floor.
that there's still an
Excuse me, I
opening
think
for that.
on the floor. Please quit your. So, you know,
Saying there's limited, does it?
go ahead.
I'm done.
I don't know, some of the concerns, even looking at the letters of interest right now,
Let's stick to the
yeah, I know, yeah, that's
ordinance
fine.
here, but
Yeah,
then we'll go to
yeah,
the.
we can jump back.
Personally, I don't see a problem with it. I don't know as I see an advantage to it, combining the boards, but, I know I could see it ruffling some feathers if, you know, that if some that are on the board of DDA now don't end up on the new board, that could cause some problems, you know, some personal problems. But as far as combining the 2 boards, I don't see where that would be, you know, I don't think that would be detrimental to anything.
I think it needs more discussion.
Would it be an advantage? I'm not sure. But it's my impression from what I've talked to the president that his intent is that all the members of the board currently, of the DDA, that want to be on that, he's gonna make every effort to appoint those 2, or have them elected to.
Why wouldn't you do that before you have this vote then, is all I'm saying. I just think you're missing
Yes.
a terribly important discussion with the DDA when what you're talking about doing could abolish the membership that is on the DDA. That's all I'm saying. I think you're missing a real important conversation between the council and the DDA before you act on something that takes effect as an amendment to an ordinance.
I think you're right, but in the end, it's still the board's decision.
It's absolutely your decision.
And, you know, like I say, the president, that's the way he'd like it, and to me, it makes me no difference, and I don't see that it's any detriment to the council or to the boards. I think it would improve both boards, matter of fact. Be more activity for the same board. anyways, so I would vote in favor of it. It's just that I don't see anything wrong with it or any detriment to the village. I think it would be an improvement. And, you know, I certainly would want to see people that are truly interested in serving on the board not be on here. And I don't think that's his intent at all.
I think I agree 100% with you. I think it's a good thing, and I would vote for it also, but I also believe that we're missing that one step of having the plan in place before we move forward and talking with them other groups and seeing who wants to and who doesn't. And I think I kind of agree with Ken in that one aspect, that I think we're missing that one step of talking with everybody first.
Yeah.
Is
Why
my
not just table it to the next meeting after somebody's had a discussion? I would like to see it tabled.
Are you making that motion?
Yes, I will.
My firm belief is members of the DDA already should get first choice to be on the planning commission /
And we talked
DDA.
about that a couple of different meetings already, and that was the consensus of the
If
board.
Larry's in place, we're gonna have seven seats total. 6 of your 8 should have first chance at being in them other 6 chairs.
Well, and people need to truly realize what a planning commission is. It's
It's
not a grand
it's
plan.
not, it's not the same, the planning commission is
The
not, they
new-
don't have the
the new
same
board
duties
will
as the
be five.
DDA. We
Right.
can't assume that the DDA people are
The
gonna
old
wanna
board is
be
seven.
planning commissioners.
Oh, I'm
Well, would it be
sorry.
wise was to ask them first if they wanted to?
Well, I don't know, I think Corey reported to them from the last meeting, I've talked to Nancy, I've talked to Corbett, I mean, I've talked to a few myself, so, you know, I don't know what they all know. I just know the ones that I've talked to, I know where they stand.
Was there a motion on the floor?
Yeah, there's a motion on the floor.
Was there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, motion to table action on ordinance number 6,
Yeah.
made and supported. You get that? Who made it, who supported, okay? Pardon?
Yeah, we'd have to do 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Seven's gonna have to
Yeah,
be-
might as well combine them both. because they're both-
Yeah,
6 and 7 then? If
Oh,
it
yeah.
has to be both of them then?
yes,
Okay.
because it would affect both of them together.
Yeah.
6 and 7,
Because they're combined in a sense.
okay. Motion made by Leila Clark and seconded by Rod Tyler. Rod Tyler. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I mean, you don't have to have a vote on it.
I just want to say thank you for listening to Corey's concerns from the DDA.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, while we're on just this one subject, when we're done. Ken, are you still a member of the planning commission?
And that's why I hope there's more discussion, because I probably don't want to be a member of combined. So Missy's right, I mean, everybody's saying the same thing, all you gotta do is just have that conversation, there'll be no hurt
But were
feelings
you a
anywhere, I
planning
think.
commission member because you were the president?
No,
So you were appointed
yeah,
before you were president?
Yes.
yeah. President does not have to be a member of,
Is not-
president
Well,
does not have to
technically,
be a
if
member of
that's
planning
the fact,
commission.
then we have 3 planning commission members now, 2 letters sitting there that are ready to go later.
Larry's not a planning commission. He
No.
can be, yeah. No, he was never appointed to by the board. And the president doesn't, it used to be the president had to sit on the planning commission. That law changed and now it's he can, but only 30% of that board can, so.
When the planning board was first put together, the president did not have to be on it.
Okay. When this
I
one
know.
was put together,
When
what,
we first put the planning commission together, because I know, I was in charge to put it together. And we did not have to have the president on it, but we did have to have, I can't remember, 4 or 5 members.
right. And I know the law changed at one time, the law stated the president had to sit, and then it changed that he doesn't have to, and only one member could, or 30%. So,
So when did planning commission people's terms expire? 2 years?
I don't know if
1,
they do.
3?
I don't have an answer for you. I don't know.
Missy, it'd be, Melissa, the Planning Enabling Act says it, I don't remember what it is, I didn't mean to interrupt, but it's spelled out in the Planning Enabling Act, how the board's comprised, their terms, and when it
But there
expires.
is terms on it, there is term limits on it?
I believe so, Yeah, just like there's on the zoning and everything else,
I don't have
it's
it.
spelled out in the act. I think it's Act 33 of
We have a
2008.
list of planning commissioners and their terms and
Yeah, it
whatnot,
says it
we
just
just
in
look up and figure out who's been on for how long and.
Okay, okay, so we table this, then we'll, next month.
I have a question, is just tabled till next month, or is it tabled until conversation between DDA and the planning commission?
It's tabled
before
till
it
next
takes
month,
place?
and we should have that done by then.
Okay,
That
but
was the
it's,
motion.
can I write that's the intention?
Yeah, because we should be able to take care of that within a month. Not leave it keep dragging out.
Okay, now, everything we those two out, we go down to the approval of the budget.
I think generally you approve the general appropriations at first, then approve
Should we see?
the budget. Yeah, I think C and D should be, that's how it was done, then that's the way it needs to be done. I was thinking of that.
Budget and the act.
Yeah, okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the budget.
Motion made, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Then we're going to approve the General Appropriations Act. I don't think so. We certainly could.
I think it would probably be a good idea. I mean, I think everybody's in favor, but I think,
It's not gonna hurt.
yeah, it'd probably be a good idea for the roll call.
We'll go back and take a look.
Yes.
Chapman?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
There?
Yes.
Tyler? Jones?
Yes.
All in favor?
And General Appropriations Act will do the same thing.
I'll make a motion to approve or accept the General Appropriations Act as presented.
Second. Motion made and seconded. Clerk call the roll.
Tyler?
Yes.
Chapman?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
There?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Tyler?
Yep.
Jones?
Yes.
All right, and then we have approved the budget amendment, resolution number 12. And this is moving monies from parks, is that correct, the parks and to pay items out of the same. And, no, it hasn't.
What is it?
It's just moving money out of the, from a reserve to
One line.
pay for the account, from one line to the another. Just a budget resolution, so move the monies into where they can be spent. Any questions on it?
I'll make a motion to accept budget resolution number 12, 2014-15.
Motion made. Support. Second by Norman. Call the roll, please.
Tyler?
Yes.
Chapman?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
There?
Yes.
Tyler?
Yep.
Jones?
Moving right along. Old business?
F.
Oh, yes. Now we'll go right over there.
No, we're gonna do this one.
All righty, I got a letter of resignation from Joe Bodley. Joe Bodley effectively immediately resigned as chairman of the Central Lake Zoning Board of Appeals. Do we want to accept that?
I make a motion to accept that.
I think we should table it.
You must be asking for a variance on the house, huh?
No.
That's what it is.
I just know what's coming up and I'm.
That's what it is.
So who's gonna be the new one?
Actually, we can't, it's wise that everybody understands that the zoning board of appeals is also this board, but they have to act as two different ones. So until the zoning board meets again, there is no chair. And they will then elect, which we will then elect as a zoning board, the new chair at that time. Which, they're supposed to meet once a year. Probably at the next, council meeting, we can convene as the ZBA for 5 minutes, elect a chair, no new business, and then adjourn. And go with it. So I make a motion to accept the resignation of Joe Biden.
That,
I don't think you
or,
Ah.
All in favor? Opposed? Public comment. Motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. I know there was
Just come up with you did it a little bit when your chair
that's what I shared.
You got lucky it didn't go back down, then it's all on that thing.
Right on your face.
Well,